I'm Anita from Marple, near Cheshire. I have just had the Atlas Prophylax treatment just recently and I've been very impressed with it. Before the Atlas Prophylax, I did have problems with my legs and my hips. I had one leg very much, quite a bit, certainly about an inch shorter than the other. I used to have problems with pains in my hips and my legs and this sort of thing. After I'd had the Atlas Prophylax treatment, I was actually very surprised at the immediate thing that I had after that. Actually, while I was having the treatment, it was interesting because as each side of my neck was being worked on, I was actually getting pins and needles in my legs on each side as it was happening. So that was something actually while it was being done, which was interesting. And then afterwards, in the days after that, I was finding that I had quite a lot of pain in the inside of my right foot, which I worked out would be maybe ligaments and tendons from my pelvis now being better aligned, and it was actually quite painful. So it seemed to be immediately things happening that was all connected. Maybe the day after, I started getting a lot of pain in the front part of my, along my shin, and then kind of the next day after that, it was actually right up my leg, and it was actually really painful, and actually my other leg as well. So there's definitely a lot of things happening that seemed completely connected, but everything all just gradually worked out, and it's fine now. Something else I actually found interesting was just standing on one leg. I tried doing afterwards, and whereas before, if you're just standing with one leg raised, it's a bit, you're a bit, it's hard to keep your balance. I was finding that I could do that a lot more easily, which I thought was quite interesting. And what else did I find? I can't think what else I found now. Yes, it was with my little baby boy. I've got an 18-month-old boy, and just holding him, he was, I was finding that was a lot easier to hold him. Little aches and pains and twinges in my back that I've always felt, although I've never really had anything wrong in my back. Suddenly they seem to be not there as much anymore. Also with sleeping, although I've always managed to sleep okay, I've always been a good sleeper, I was finding that when I was waking up, I didn't feel groggy, I didn't feel stiff, which I always seem to find, I had been finding nowadays. I was able to just wake up, I was just a lot more energy, a lot more alert feeling, and it's just overall been very, very interesting, and I'm very, very glad I did it.